So welcome, y'all. This is just a real quick video. My camera's turned to the side. It's kind of slanted. Y'all want to hear something? Let me tell y'all what happened to me today. So I went to Target, right? And had no business in there. So I need to get some mouthwashes, some little essentials for the house. I seen this Coffee Mate creamer. I'm going to show you guys on camera. Okay, so this creamer, I thought, oh, this would be fun, why not? And so as I started walking around the store, hadn't been in there that long. When I got to the register, I said, you know what? Let me get exactly what I came in here for, and that's it. And then I also thought, it's just me at the house. I don't want to waste it, right? So I get to the register and I give it to the lady. I said, hey, this has been out about 10 minutes. And then so she just took it nonchalantly and put it in this basket under the register. And I said, well, what are you going to do with it? She said, oh, we have to get rid of it. I said, get rid of it as in how? She said, we have to throw it away. So I said, oh my gosh, you guys, I felt so convicted. I felt so bad. So I thought, that's crazy. So then I proceed to leave because I'd already paid for my other stuff. And then I said, I got to go back and pay for that because they're going to throw it out. And that's just waste. And it really vexed my soul. So I went back and I paid for it. I get to my car to make a video to tell you guys like how wasteful it was and how my heart is just like, it's crazy how I feel, about wasting. And it's just showed anyway, I guess a whole nother story about today, America. It's just too much. Like, we just gonna throw a perfectly good product in the garbage. Like, that's crazy to me. So I was gonna do a video, right? Just a quick video. So I'm looking for it. Can't find it nowhere. And I had it because when I came out the store, I did a little video. Not a little video, but I took a photo of it. So, y'all, I can't find it. Can't find it nowhere. So I think the ancestors is telling me, girl, something was wrong with that creamer because you wasn't going to get it in the first place. And then you went back and you bought it. And now you can't find it. My basket is right there where I was at. It is not in the basket. And I was parked right there. I didn't see nobody go get a basket. So the ancestors borrowed it, y'all. They thirsty. They going to give it back, though. They going to say, you know what? This is too sweet. This is not what we are used to. We used to natural stuff. But it's crazy. I cannot find it. Like I said, the basket is there. So I go back in the store and say, hey, did I leave it in there? She said, no, you put it in your basket. And I'm like, I did. And I said, okay, she said, go to customer service. I said, did someone return some Coffee Mate orange creamer? She said, no. And then she said, but I'll give your money back. And I said, oh, really? She said, yeah. She said, maybe somebody just grabbed it. And I said, well, I don't think anybody grabbed it. It's the weirdest thing. But I think it was funny because I wasn't going to get it. And then I couldn't find it. I wasn't going to get it. And then I feel convicted for not getting it. And then went back to buy it and then get outside and I can't find it. That's God or ancestors. Who y'all think it is? God saying, girl, something was wrong with it? Or you think it's the ancestors that needed to borrow it and they're going to give it back? But anyway, I thought that was funny and I want to tell y'all about, after all, I didn't even get it because of what happened, but also how Target just waste like that. I don't know if it's all stores, and it could be. It must be some type of like insurance thing, because how can you take a perfectly good product and just throw it away? Y'all get what I'm saying? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I thought it was hilarious. So I guess the ancestors borrowed it, or God said something was wrong with it, was tainted, and my child, I want you to be okay. Which one do y'all think it was? That is crazy. Can't find it nowhere. I done looked. I said, did it roll off? Look, I'm looking everywhere in this area right here where I put everything at. Not here and not in the cart. What y'all think happens? That's why they call it dirty soda. You take some creamer and some orange soda. A dirty soda. I guess it was dirty after all.